Good day, one and all, and welcome to Simulator Month. Oh yeah. We just had a very hectic Halloween month. There was every horror you could imagine. Now, however, we are going to relax. We're going to do some very nice simulators, and furthermore, we will be leaving this whole gender nonsense far, far away for an entire month. Thank goodness! Yes, you heard it, folks. There will be no playing as a female protagonist this month. There will be no playing as a male protagonist this month. We are just going to enjoy the games. Thank goodness. So, Simulator Month is split into 4 subcategories, and as you can see, for the construction simulator, I'm going to be playing City Skylines. Also, as you can see, I have bought the After Dark DLC, which means that the city will cycle its way through the wondrous day and night wonders, the wondrous wonders of day and night. Yes, that's how eloquent I am. So, I have several games that I've already loaded. However, I wanted to show you a new game from the very beginning so that you can see, if you haven't bought the game yet, exactly how it starts from the very beginning. Before I do that, I'll just show you the mods that I have installed, because this will affect the gameplay. So, hard mode. Not going to do that. I'm definitely not an experienced player with only 30 hours under my belt. Unlimited money. Money never runs out. I always feel that I'm cheating if I allow too much money, so I'm not activating that one. The first mod that I have is to enable achievements even when mods are loaded. That's a very cool mod and a very important one because I do like my achievements. And I don't feel that the mods I have installed are providing me any great advantage. If I had activated the money mod, then that would be an unfair advantage. However, the things that I'm using don't allow me to get my achievements any easier. So that's a very important mod to have. I have an extended public transport user interface, and I'll show you that in game. I've added some stunning sunshaft effects. Also, just to make it look pretty. Automatically bulldoze. So this will destroy abandoned and burned buildings automatically. I don't have to do anything there. Tree brush. Once you've established your city and you want to plant a lot of trees quickly, this is a great way to do that. What else do I have enabled? City Vitals Watch. Adds a configurable panel to display vital city stats at a glance. Yeah, this reminds me of Banished, this one. So that's just extra information. And Transport Line Colour mod assigns random colour for all created transport lines. So again, just gives you more colours. So none of those mods are granting me any particular advantage, so I feel that I'm justified in having the Enable Achievements mod active as well. Okay, let's go back and we'll start a new game. So, first of all, you get to choose a map, and the game comes loaded with some pre-allocated maps. One very cool aspect of this game is that you can create your own map. So, using Google Maps, you can take anywhere in the world. And with a program, you can transform the Google Maps into a format that can be input into City Skylines, and you can actually recreate, if you wanted to, New York City, for example, which is very cool. I'm, however, going to take one of the readily, yeah, you can see here, GTA 5 you can also have, and I think somebody created Game of Thrones, if I'm not mistaken. So there are several maps that you can put in there. I'm just going to take a bog standard map, And you can see that as I click on different ones, you'll see that the natural resources change and the connections to water. This is important for when you build. And you can see that we have oil, ore, farming, and forestry. So maybe you want to think about what it is that you want to do beforehand. Obviously, this the amount of resources will limit your options in-game. Let's see, what do we want? Something with pretty much a lot of everything. Islands means you're going to be building lots of bridges. 2 rivers, sandy beach. No, I don't like that one. I think we'll go for Blackwoods. Okay. Left-hand traffic. City name, West Valley. We can change the city name. Let's change it to Champagne is the name of the city. And let's start. So here we are, a completely blank game. Now you'll see immediately that this timer is working its way upwards. That's the days. So spacebar will pause the game whilst we think about what we're doing. You see the date is today, whenever you play. And we're going to get all of the tutorials and etc. So let's talk you around the user interface to begin with. So we have the day marker. You can speed up the time. You have the name of the city where you are, and we have these 3 aspects. These are residential, commercial, and industry or offices. At the moment, we have a very high demand for residential zones. So we're allocated some people, and they need somewhere to live first and foremost. So that's why that bar is at its highest. We have a budget of 70,000. What are they called, actually? What are they? I don't know what the currency is. I'm sure it's not Similonians. That's from that's from The Sims. We have no people living in our city at the moment, and we have all of the options here that will open up as we unlock each one. And you're given a very nice, handy help system here. Let's start by building some roads, and then we can put houses on them. And this is my mod, this City Vitals. That's the one that gives you extra information about your city. What else do we have? We have the Chirper, which is not a Twitter, and this is quite amusing. It's you get the tweets from the people who live in your city. I find that quite amusing. Nice. There we've got a tip, and underneath my face, which is here, is merely the settings cog, which brings up that menu. So that's why I put myself here. And there you are. This is what we start with. We have 1 square. The highway is already provided. The train line is already provided. And if you don't have the mod that unlocks everything, you start off with just the 1 square. So here we are. And we're being told to build some roads. Let's do that. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for the information about roads. Roads. 2-lane road, medium roads, large roads, etc. They're all black because they're not available. You have to earn them. So, upkeep. There we go. Now, this is a bit of a funny tool. You have to get used to it. If I click there and then go around, it'll move like this. Now, how do I make a curvy road? Do I have that option here? Yes, curved road. So what I want to do is come out here and immediately go on a right turn, and again I want to go around here. Like so. I'm sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm making a circular route. Now we can go back to the curved roads because I've figured it all out. And I'm heading back to the... to here. No, I don't like that. Nope. There we go. Alright. So there we are. I've made a ring. This is a basic structure, and from here I can feed lots of roads off there. So, first thing we need to do is activate the areas. So you'll see that next to the roads there are these squares. These are now zones where I can build. So I want these are my zones. Residential zone, low density, so that limits the height of the buildings. High density, that becomes available once you've got a certain amount of population. We have commercial and industrial. So let's begin, because it's telling me that above anything else we need residential. So I'm going to set these to be residential. There we go. These people are also going to need somewhere to buy things from, so I'm going to set those to commercial. And then I'm also going to activate some industry, just a little bit, because that will generate income. And we haven't spent an awful lot of money. Now I have to hit play, and so that something happens. So let's watch our first buildings be made. Set the play button, and up they go quite quickly, as you'll see. So these are our first residential buildings and our commercial buildings. See, this is blue. They're all blue. That doesn't mean anything. And we're being told that the economy panel is unlocked. This lets you handle taxes and see how much you make and spend. If we open that up, we can see that at the moment we have two options that we can play around with, and income and expenses, but for now I shall leave it like this. And immediately you see that all of the buildings are requesting both water and electricity. So let's pause again. And now we begin some infrastructure. So this square is very well placed because we have water on three sides. So this is going to be quite a simple job. So if we click on water availability. So we don't have any water available to our residents, to our city, and we have no sewage. So let's change that. Okay, what we have here, pipes, historical water tower, water pumping station, and a water drain pipe. Now the important thing before you place your water, let me get rid of that, go away, is to find out which way the water's flowing. So you need to put your sewers downstream and collect your water upstream. Now, somewhere it tells me, where does it tell me? Okay, if I click on this in the info views water icon, it will show me all of the arrows and tell me which way the water's flowing. The size of the arrows gives you information about the speed of the water, which is also important if you build a dam or the power stations, I think, which come a bit later, which you place in the water. So you can see the water flow here, for example, is very low, whereas these arrows, that means fast. So, water's flowing that way, so we need to collect it from here and put the sewers down here. And we can only build within these dotted lines, so let's put our drain pipe down here and our pumping station here. We've got such a small city, such a small hamlet, if you like, at the moment, that we don't need more than that right now. Next thing we need to do is connect, is to build a circuit. transport. So we need to start here. We need to transport water up here. The buildings only need to lie within the whole area, so not directly on the line. I'm just going to go across there. That will cover all of the buildings in this area, and then take it down to the sewer. Both of these also need power to operate. So if I click on the power grid, it shows that these are connected, so I only have to provide power to one end and it will power the whole line. But that these also need power. So at the moment, the only things... Oh, I have a coal power plant. That would need coal. How much does it cost? 19,000. I don't want to waste that amount of money. 6,000 for a wind turbine, and that's my joiner. So let's get the wind turbines built. I'm going to line the coast with them. Oh, you can see within that orange circle, you can see that there's those headphones. That means that it generates noise which will affect the residents. How about if I put it slap bang in the middle? There we go. Don't waste too much money. Right, pylons. No, I made a mistake. Okay, they're connected now. They're connected. They're connected. Alright, now... do they have enough? Let's play. Go! Hooray! The water pumping station has been constructed. The mayor rocks! Woot woot! And there we have it! It's that simple. And here's our first chirp. A local power plant is online. Maybe I'll get my TV. And here we can see the first day is beginning. Here's our people leading their lives. Power to the people. Yeah, you've got your working light. Oh, and there we go. There's the night time. Cool. And our little Burger King. Are they allowed to say that? Yes, they are. Go nuts, donuts. So there's a little commercial there. What have we got? What's this one? This is where you can buy your own unicorn. Very useful. I'm sure you'll agree. And there's some kind of... yeah, here we go. Drive through the city as it is. Look at that. Beautiful. That's it. That's our basic city. Do you want to see how we develop it? Well, then please do watch the next episode. For now, I bid you a fond farewell and a tally-ho!